Yo, welcome back, hey, to some more danganronpa. As you can see, we're exactly where we left off. Like I never turned the game off. Let's go inside. T-Raw?
Tiger!
Let's do this. And we've been in here before? No, okay. Well, here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold! It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Why am I reading like that? That is not Makoto voice. Alright, let's see. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. Oh, so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. You don't care about any of that material right there on the desk? What is that? A blowtorch? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... Okay. What is this? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's it. So I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. I was thinking that, but I was like, you sure? Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Have I not clicked on the... We don't care about any of these on the wall right here. Oh. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. Bro. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Yeah, bro. Makoto, wake up. You need some coffee? It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all of your cadaver needs. Ew. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. Whose book is this? In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Damn! This is the instruction manual for the fridge. So we're gonna go back to the fridge, I'm guessing. Okay. The right-handed lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Biolab secret has been added to the truth bullets. And about those lights by each slot, it looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Okay, here we go. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue is a body. Another one of the victims is... Yeah, inside, bro. Biolab lights, cool. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Makoto, why would you not peek inside and see what's going on? You don't have the code? Yeah, I guess so. Wait, how many are there? Let me go back and count real quick. How many of them, how many lockers are there? How many bars do you think are in there? And is it 2 a piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 9 of the 16. Wait, what? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. 9 of the 16. It's about to feel real stupid. Yeah, let's leave the area. So you don't have no thoughts to yourself, Makoto, about what you just seen? Pretty sure there was 9 casualties while we've been in here, but you wait for the class trial or Kyoko to tell you to really feel confident in that, huh? You're one of those types. Throw some balls. No body. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. is not here? Hold up, now I gotta count. I'm gonna let the music play while I count. Sayaka, Leon, Celeste, Chihiro, Mondo, Hifumi, Junko, Sakura, Mukuro. Where's Mukuro body at? I mean, we just went to the damn. There are still just 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. Anybody messing with controls? I'm gonna check the shed in just a second. The sprinkler control panel. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that the time positively couldn't be changed. What's back here, bro? Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I better check just to be sure. Oh my gosh. I still see that boo-boo tarp though. I didn't find anything even closer to their body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be. Could it be in the biolab? But corpse is not the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. The killer used a tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab? Makoto, that is a vital key, and you used this tarp in the last class trial. Or at least you showed it. Bro, how do you miss that? Then this originally came from the biolab, which means whoever did the original crime had access to begin with. Makoto. Okay, let's check everything. It's that fertilizer. Do they use this to help the Monokuma flower grow? Well, either way, it's not related to the case, so it doesn't really matter. A little golf putt putts. There's all different kinds of gardening tools. Is there anything that sticks out about them? No matter how hard I look, I don't see anything. Alright. Sorry. It's that pickaxe. On the handle it says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. It's that lawnmower. I don't think it's related to the case. Oh, little cups. What is these? What are these? What are these? It's those flower pots. Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. I think I can check them off my list. Alright, we're done here. That's really it? Let me check that flower that eats anything. Oh, okay. That's all I really needed to check here. We're out then. And the dojo. Why do we have those stainless steel arrows though? That didn't make any sense. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Dude, I didn't even say one thing yet. Am I so disgusting? You want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me. Calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares enough about you to even speak or give you any ounce of their breath. Master Will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Yeah! Yo, Tucko, you need to see a shrink. You know, going straight for the arrows. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. We found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Nothing with this DK barrel? I can totally imagine Sakura out here using this to train. Go back here. She didn't look back here. That target seems pretty far away. I'm always amazed to see what people can do with the bow and arrow. Oh, great. I'm not buying no gifts. I don't care, no gifts. The cherry tree is in full bloom. Is that it, really? No. I don't think, yeah, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's everywhere. Wow. Okay.
This is a school announcement.
Since when does he say before the announcements? Like, you know this dude is just plotting.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Yeah.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Monokuma, who are you? I have no idea. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Yo, Dante and PG are upstairs right now recording VR horror gameplay. And I just keep hearing Dante scream, bro. Why does he scream like so authentically? From the pits of his stomach type scream. Oh, hey, hero. Makoto! Look who we run into, y'all. Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? Oh! No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. No, bro, no way. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go! Hero, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? No. It was like he was trying to avoid me. This is the thing though. They did not paint Hero as like... They really tried to paint Hero as like the mystical, spiritual character. It wasn't really the dumbass character. There was no real idiot character. Hina probably like the blonde, she's not even blonde, but like the ditzy character. Hero, it was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Guess we don't see. What is this? Look at Makoto, little tight booty pants. Okay, why is it just me in here though? You do not drink water. Why do you have an Audi?
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope. No one else here, huh? None of y'all heard that announcement? It's because it's nighttime. Y'all sleep. We ain't got no tests to study for. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Okay. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Am I in that? That's everybody that died? Oh, I forgot about bro. I forgot about bro next to Sakura on the right. Why is Hiro in there? Where am I at? Bro, where am I at? It featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. Where's Kyoko in the back? I see, bro, where am I at? Is that me on the right with my hair up, or that's Hina? Bro, is that Mukuro? How are you here? It featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. It was everyone who had come to Help's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Kuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at their file, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Help's Peak Academy. Watch out for her. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Why aren't you here, Mikado? Ask him that. Why aren't you in the photo? Did you take it? And even more than that, thank you. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. What do you mean we? Where are you at? Who's we? And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. Yeah! I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember even taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in a picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out! But,
How strange.
I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? They'd be totally out of left field.
Why you say KKK at the end? Because he knows a black Les player? What the f***? I'm just playing. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo. I'm the missing 16th student. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym, dejected. Damn, homie. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Monokuma Photoshop is not that good. He don't even have all 5 fingers. He has paws. How do you grip a mouse and use quick selection tool with a pause? Did he put together... But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Guys, please! Where are you? Okay, Hero's in the garden. Press him immediately first. Ugh. Hero, we got things to talk about, bro. I know you come out here to your banyan plant in the very back that you don't think Monokuma see, but we smell it. Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry! Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Why? Alright, let's see who runs from us next. Or maybe I'll go back here. I'm sure the game will tell me. And if I don't find it in here, I'm gonna go back and check the shed. Oh. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there, okay, was her. Passed out. Again. Huh? Toko? Toko, wake your ass. Whoa! 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 I went like this. Toko, are you? Excuse me. I got clues to find. It's open. Oh, but Toko. All right, whatever. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? So you telling me that Spike Chunsoft threw a jump scare in this shit? Oh! It's cold! It's super cold! It's so cold, I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Oh, I must have fainted again.
Uh-huh.
I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you reached that certain age?
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out, huh? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
And don't just say it like it's a bad thing! It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Cause even if she forgets something, I totally remember.
Yes!
So it's like double the memory! No, dumbass. It's more like half. Do you know math? Your breath smells like ass. Genocide Jack's memory. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Kuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating. Relax.
Yes.
By himself? Look at her tongue though. No wonder Kuya keep her around. Kuya, you're not fooling anybody. Look at that. Imagine what it could do. Shit! I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire!
I knew it! I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Look at her tongue. She just went Super Saiyan with her mouth game. Whoa. I'm saying whoa for Kuya though. I want no parts. You're not gonna get me, no sir. We got him. No, you don't. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Yeah. Enjoy, Kuya. She ready. I know she's lost, but she's ready to live right now. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. It's the smell of that funk-ass, dirty-ass carcass.
frozen ass. Well, freezing wouldn't have smells. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she. Oh, that's Kyoko. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
In the cut, like, she faints so easily. Kyoko! Damn!
Makoto.
I told you about that! Quit walking up on me like that, man. That shit ain't funny. Damn, Makoto, relax, relax. It's getting kind of late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging out and open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? The f*** is that? Wait over there. Wait over where? By the tarps? Take a nap? No, they're dirty. Kyoko, I'm not just gonna wait over there. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. Yeah, bro. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. Staying quiet. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Then ask her about the photo, bro! Standing here looking at her, up and down. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That is not what she just said to you. At all. She said she didn't want to take him up because it would confuse her. But now you're confused by what could potentially be the truth, so ask her about the photo. That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Makoto, you are so gullible sometimes. Yes! Then ask her! Are you gonna ask her? Oh my gosh. Then you get in the mix. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Bro! Open up these then. I'm about to walk out of here. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on.
It would seem...
Yeah, we know. We know. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights. Oh, the tarps. Nice. I'm tripping. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Yes, sir, yes, sir. It's the same as the one I found in the garden in the tool shed. And if I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds. Oh, sorry. The only other... Bro, I can't even really read right because I keep hearing them screaming on that VR shit upstairs. I don't know who's more scared, PG or Dante. I guess we'll see when PG video drop. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? Well, you missed a page, Makoto. So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What? Ooh! Ew, that means Mastermind is a sick bastard.
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. That's clean. That's a clean little format you got as a detective, girl. Yeah, you nice with it. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. Damn. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Hell yeah, I am. Spike Chunsoft be throwing in these gems for life, bro. Yeah, y'all need to go back, or worse, y'all know what to do. She just put y'all on game.
Hey.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. No. Don't do it. No. No. Ah! The 16th student at Hope Peak Academy. Watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business without Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait. Are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Damn! Well, yeah, but still.
whew.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Oh, sorry. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. Yeah, tell her about the photo, bro. Yes! Yes, yes! Oh! I forgot about that. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. You gotta ask her about it right here, right now. On the dead lokes. If I don't do it now... Bro, then why did you turn your head all the way to the left like that? Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? I be getting hype in my own voice acting. Like, I be killing these lines. You know I do. If I kill these lines, put a thumbs up on the video. If I'm not killing the lines, don't thumbs it
Indeed.
down. Just tell me I didn't even read what it said. I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room. Hold on.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because,
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to open... Wait, what? Only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster. About your father.
what? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto,
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. Makoto, tell her about the picture you found! Jeez! What are you talking about?
I
need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So,
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker? If that's her locker, and Hiro's locker, that would mean that they've been in this school and that picture's actually real that Makoto found in that envelope. Bro, but how is that possible? Kyoko says she just appeared here just like I did the first day, fell asleep, woke up disconnected from my body, and she been trying to... Bro, your locker.
Makoto,
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Class 78 urgent interviews, a DVD, and it says Class 78 urgent interviews?
so,
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means that there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD has been...
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. Damn! Yo, you know what though? I know Kyoko's sad about her father dying and all that. She could have went a lot of ways not having a father figure in her life. That's why you gotta show, like, the fathers who are there in their kid's life. It's probably easier if, like, you and your baby moms don't get along to just kind of distance yourself. Because, like, going through a divorce as a kid and, like, seeing your parents go through it, that shit do be taking a toll, bro. And you don't know how it does until you're older and you're looking back like, damn, how did I get here? And it's like, maybe if my dad, maybe if my mom was in my life, you know? But Kyoko came out pretty cool. Like, she's still a fire detective. Seemed like she got her head on straight. She's got a lot of walls up. She let out a small laugh as she said it. But her smile was filled with sorrow. Damn, I cannot read today.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task as complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Kyoko trying to shine in these last few chapters. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. And that's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. We going straight to the data center. Oh, the AV room. Sure, whatever. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Get me to the the AV center. Why is Hero still in here? Man, let me go see what's in this garden real quick. I gotta check that tool shed, unless Hero ran back in here. No one's here. Stuff's been shoved everywhere, from a lawnmower, fertilizer, farm. Okay, alright, whatever. So, wasn't anything in there. AV room. I ain't even seen Hina yet. Let me just go talk to her, then I'll go watch the DVD. Or Kuya. I haven't seen Kuya either. Well, no. I talked to him when he was in the mastermind's office. Or the headmaster's office. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? What the fuck is going on? Sorry, gotta go! What? She ran up so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Bro, Bro, what's going on right now? Where's Kuya at? If anybody gonna tell me the truth, bro, it'll be me. I mean, it'll be him. AV room, no, not yet. There you go. There you go. I'm on you. Is this the room? No. I'm on you. Library, you in the back. He gonna have the door locked, watch. Okay, yeah, what's up? I'm here. Somebody needs to talk to me. Oh, Kuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Kuya!
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Whoa! Kuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Bro! What do these people know? What? They're trying to frame me right now. Somebody's trying to... Bro, go to the AV room and see what's going on. Bro, what is on this tape? Hurry! I'm hype. I'm like, is it me? I'm the headmaster? Don't do it. Don't be like,
Yeah, Berleezy, you are the headmaster. You've been the headmaster since you got on YouTube.
if you don't put that tape into the console, this should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. In the Players Club, it said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man. Kyoko dad, I bet.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Quiet. Stone cold.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
What?
Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this.
What?
Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Why do I feel like Hope's Peak Academy is like a good thing, but then they got niggas... Why are we dying off in here? This ain't no good thing. As if on cue. That's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge.
What could it be?
Whoa! Whoa! Fila tira di da di do. Whoa! Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
What?
Yes.
What? Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in there, the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even, sorry y'all, I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point?
That's my nose so itchy. Yeah, pollen.
Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
Yes, what? This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Huh? Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Kuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Bro, how? Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
You know I wasn't gonna miss that. Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't... Oh, now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, this is what I was talking about. I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Bro, that doesn't explain why everybody was running from you. Oh shit! Class trial?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
No.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time time for a fresh start.
Okay, Dr. Seuss, get to
There
it.
is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
That's kind of a cryptic message. Shout out cryptic unknown, my boy.
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay, then. This is the end. Is it really? Nobody's walking around anywhere. They're all inside probably. Holy shit. Holy shit, y'all. We here. I can't believe this. The last class trial. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll all be here soon. And just like she said. Quiet. Kuya! Byakuya? Kuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. What the f***? Hina? Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Ooh, when they thought it was me.
You called for me and so I appear.
I'm late!
Oh, I'm on fire!
Strong Silent Master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
Yes!
No, listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the Master of Evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it.
And she's back.
Where am I?
Whew.
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay then, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Move. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. What did I do? What did they find? With inexplicable confidence, Kuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Whoa! Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. Fuck. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Alright, here I come. I started making my way toward the opening. Step after step towards that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. 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 Deeper still. Deeper. And deeper. Deeper. And deeper. I went deeper and deeper. I walked inside, and deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the giant vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yoo-hoo!
It's the long-awaited stage! Last stage! The always exciting final boss stage! And I'm gonna sit here I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's begin! Now!
Holy shit, here. And here we are. The final trial of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the next video, we will see and uncover the true mysteries of this school, find out who the what happened to the mastermind. What happened to the headmaster, who the mastermind is, what happened to Mukuro Ikusaba, what's up with the picture, why am I not in the picture, and why is everybody else quiet about it? Why are their bodies frozen? Does that mean that they're actually dead? It seems like the students just kind of keep redoing this whole game over and over and over again. And maybe their old stuff is put in beforehand. What is this whole event that the tragedy, the biggest tragedy in the universe or whatever that happened a long time ago? When are we gonna find out these answers? Well, in the next video. If you enjoyed this one, please leave a thumbs up on this one. Truly appreciate it. If you are new, please subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm posting or going live. I have been going live a lot more on Twitch, twitch.tv/Berleezy, obviously. With that being said, man, I love each and every one of you. Come hang out with me on Twitch. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Damn. Alright, so y'all see it on my PlayStation, 5:03 p.m. That's for the time right now in California, right? Because I haven't switched my time yet. 7:03, Thursday, February 12th. This is before the gameplay has started for this last trial. I told myself, I was like, look, I have my own speculations and ideas of who I think the mastermind is. It's gotta be Makoto. And you know why I feel this way? This is how I feel like Spike Chunsoft is doing this. The fact that I was gonna call Makoto Mukuro. The fact that Makoto is the ultimate like luckiest student, right? Like ultimate luck or something like that. I think his like ability, his ultimate characteristic was being able to frame the mystery of the school, the tragedy that happened thousands and thousands of years ago, or whatever the that happened. He committed that, but he was lucky enough to pin it on somebody else, or it's gotta be Makoto, man. Who else could do it? Kyoko is a detective. She's helping me solve this. This last episode, man, I haven't even been playing the song, but this last episode, everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. It's gotta be Makoto. And I'm gonna be hurt if it is, but I'm gonna play this clip if it is too. Again, the timing is before this gameplay starts. I'm gonna show y'all the time after this gameplay. If I'm right,
Danganronpa.
what? Good, yo. Welcome back. Hey, to some more danganronpa. Don't mind me. Just making a little quick clip before I start the video because, well, you'll see. Let's get this last trial going, y'all. Trigger happy habit. Look at all them students that have come and gone throughout this damn school.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
What is it?
So listen up.
I'm listening.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win!
That's not the special rule, bro. We already established that.
But if you can't,
Yeah.
then I win!
What is this nursery rule book that you just read out of?
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
This is the thing though, one of the students has to be controlling him. There's no way that they computed these commands out of Monokuma. So, who isn't here?
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Or maybe one of the students who's already gone away fake their own execution because they... No, that will go against the rules. Let me just be quiet and play the game.
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Hero, what you about to do?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Would he ask that question if he didn't know? Maybe. I don't think Hero that smart though. I think I do his voice way better than this voice actor. He asked.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Excuse me. Banyan.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Bro, are we really doing a truth bullet for this crackhead, bro? And his mystical balls? Pause. Golly, that's 2 for 2 right now. Group photo places to check Headmaster's ebook.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
No, sir.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Oh, so now we can figure out why they was
I
all
have
running
evidence
from
of
me.
my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Okay, everybody's
What?
group photo
Wait,
is missing.
hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Did I really miss?
Hey, you stole my line.
Oh,
You're
it wasn't
all
on
out to
group
get me. I
photo?
have
Alright, my
evidence.
fault,
What
my
a
fault.
coincidence.
I didn't know
Evidence
it
that
reset.
proves every... What? This doesn't make any sense. How can
Alright, I'm gonna use this, do this, and kablow. Let's talk about
No,
it.
that's wrong.
Every time I see that word counter show up, I think he's saying the C word. I'm like,
It's
Spike.
not just you three. I have evidence too.
We all do.
What? You too?
Yes, sir.
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo,
Show
right?
him, Makoto, the one without you in it. Who took it?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Cause in my picture,
I gotta see where Makoto's standing and oh.
see? I'm the only one not in it.
Makoto, why are you fucking getting washed, bro? Run faster. Sakura, you're in last place. Why are you like... Bro, look at Sakura, like big as hell, buff as hell, slow as dirt. Slow as molasses. Okay, I don't see Hina here. Junko and Chihiro playing together. Damn, who was that on the side? Look at Mukuro, bro. Were you too cool for PE clothes? F out of here. That's why you in a body bag. Figured as much, in which case.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Hiro, I'm not trying to... Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Okay, I'm chilling with Sakura with my notebook. Oh, no. Kuyu's reading. This one too. It's just like I thought. Leon...
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture.
Right? Calm down.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
And it worked. Y'all fell right into it like always.
I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person... And that person is the one who got the photos. Come on now.
A gun!
Y'all finna drag it like this?
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
Okay.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
It's not a candid though.
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
She loves sports.
And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
Maybe Hiro loved donuts? Snacks? Who don't love snacks?
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Yeah, hurry then. Why would he sit back? Okay, this is... Yo, look at Leon, bro. He not slick
In other
there.
words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
But when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
I assumed I was the enemy.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Hold up. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Kuya's picture. Look at Sakura! Why is it even swimming with them and why are they cool with it? Bro, Sakura kind of look good. I don't know, bro. I mean, I know she buff as shit and she could whoop my ass with one mollywop of a high five. Look at Hifumi big ass getting mega air. Bro, Mukuro. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. Something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo has been updated.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
I wonder what he saw.
Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
It seemed like Makoto's picture and Hiro's picture had like similar placements. Like Sakura was standing in the middle of her... Okay, I don't know. Maybe Photoshop? I don't know.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
Right.
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
If I sit like this, y'all gonna be cool for a minute? I'm not bored. I'm very entertained. Just my neck hurt, you know? It's a long ass neck. The real long neck. Let's keep it going.
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. What are you thinking, bro? Hangman's Gambit. The Hangman's Gambit. The hang. R. It's gotta be an R. Amnesia. Oh, I thought we were trying to still figure out why, look at my health bar.
Now I
I was trying to figure
understand.
out the contradiction in the photos. They wanted to know why he couldn't remember. Okay, got you.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
It could definitely explain it, Makoto. Absolutely, sir. Clean jacket as well.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Why you say that so sarcastic?
As if.
Okay.
You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
I mean, yeah, you of anybody, bro.
Yeah! We all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Kyoko's account. Ooh, the interview DVD for sure. Yes, sir.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Hey, you don't remember this photo? This video I'm about to put on the TV? Yo, Monokuma, roll that clip for me.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Like you wouldn't like that. You're the freakiest girl in this room.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
You too, Hina. You're not exempt.
I mean all of us, including you.
Yep.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
Absolutely. Put it on. Yo, Monokuma, roll that for me.
The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Y'all, the only reason that I'm yawning is because I'm hungry. I'm waiting on my food to get here, and I told myself, you need to eat before you record. Then it turned into 7 o'clock. My power went out around 12 p.m., didn't come on until about 4. You know I had to play a few games of Apex. Started recording 7 o'clock, 3 hours later. Day got away from me, now I'm sitting there starving. Hungry. Just trying to finish the trial for y'all, so please, still hit that thumbs up button for me if I seem a little tired. As soon as that meal gets here though, I'm going to have to start eating in front of you all. So I hope that you got your snacks, your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and are gonna join in dinner with me. Or at least join in a meal with me. Thanks. I'm late!
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
What you got on your mind?
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Yeah, you can take a look yourself. That fat-ass TV behind you will show you HD quality of you saying, "I want to stay here forever, sir."
What were the interviews about?
Let me show you.
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
That's what you think.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me.
Sorry about that.
I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else? Nobody remembers?
None of us.
You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Big right.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
Yo, Hero, relax, bro.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Wow.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
How though? Like, what technology do they have to steal memory that? I don't know, bro.
Oopsie, you figured that part out too.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
Great question, Toko. I'm curious too.
How?
Yeah.
Come, that hardly matters right now.
Oh, that's trash.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
That can't be true.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
That's just like some animators just throw you off and be like, oh, okay, I guess it is possible. It.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
To prove that despair beats hope.
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student at Host Peak Academy, watch out for her. She's dangerous.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Alright, cool. I feel like that was just an intro to the class trial. Alright, Mukuro's profile, headmaster's handbook, Monokuma control room.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. 'Cause masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
Okay, I'm positive they're somewhere in this school, otherwise there's no way they could have controlled that machine. Okay, so that has
So
to do with
who
Monica in
did
the
it?
control room.
Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind
I don't
that
think it's
much I'm
that.
sure.
When you
I think it's
the
the second one.
mastermind real
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
And there goes my last health.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Okay, I have an idea.
Whoever
When she
did it
say
is the
million
Samus
miles
I
away,
is the mastermind.
if I shoot it with this
What
control
makes you-
room, that might contradict because the control room
You're
right down the
making
fucking
stuff up.
hallway.
There's no the mastermind is
Please
probably
work,
a
Lord.
million miles
Please,
away.
Lord. Thank you,
No,
Lord.
it's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
Yes.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yes, I did, Toko. Now relax before you
In the
pass
back
out.
of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
So does that mean that he's in there right now?
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing.
Oh yeah, we know. 16 are still in here.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me. I blame Makoto.
Of course.
What? Why me?
Yeah, why me, bro? Let's talk about it.
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
That's what I was kind of thinking, but
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
whoa.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
Kyoko, who are you? Everybody looks suspicious right now. Every single person.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
Oh my gosh, I feel so much better.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing.
What you want to talk about, baby? How about that delicious 10-ounce ribeye I just had? It was fire.
We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
That's true. It could have been a knife, could have been an explosion. Let's find out.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that too.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different.
Talk about it.
Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Yes. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been... No, the stab wound was more camouflage. You proved that yourself in the last class trial. Oh yeah, now that you mention it. Alright, no, I know what it is. The other wounds, the ones
All
beforehand.
of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Yes, sir.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
I did, hero. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
You know it does.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
How do you know?
Huh? How do you know that?
Right?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
I know why you assuming.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
Yo, Toko, you got problems, girl. Huh?
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Why was you like happy she did it though? If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Alright. What is the question that we're trying to contradict? Or... Oh gosh. Alright, come on.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Yeah.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimsy. You made me go all...
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute
about it.
You know, those wounds didn't come to the battlefield. One look at what was written about her and that should become clear.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been... So, when you... Obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely... Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
I knew you liked it.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Guarantee when nighttime come, 10 p.m., you creep into his room and y'all start that training. Hero's there, Kuya's there, Mondo was in there before he got clapped. Makoto sneak in there and watch. It's a train.
Anyway,
I mean, it's a training
so
session.
we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
True.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Okay.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions,
Put this on auto.
I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Okay, cool. How did those get there? Is my next question. Then Shimukuro got some big old bazookas
But if
on
that's
her.
what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Well, we did find that
That's
freezer
exactly what it means.
full of dead bodies.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
Yo, who's walking around playing with corpses, though?
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What you talking? What are you talking about? That was last night?
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
It's only been a day? Oh my gosh, I'm taking long on this game.
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Facts, you know, it couldn't have been.
So who was it that attacked you?
That's a great question. The identity of the one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else. Oh, okay, well, duh.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell us anything, Makoto.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
Damn, somebody set this up perfectly.
But I was wrong.
Big wrong.
It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
It was the mastermind!
What
like
are
that.
you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask.
Fact.
The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba! At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro, whatever. Even if I didn't see their face, Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker, on her right hand. Okay? It should be obvious. I got that Fenrir tattoo on my hand, and it makes me stand out to my other peers. And you know that we about to kill, and you know we bring the thrill.
You never saw their face, right?
You don't need to, Monokuma.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or
Yes.
the left hand? Maybe the right foot?
Whoa.
Or perhaps the left foot?
He freaked me out. You wound me, Makoto. Words can cut as deep as any blade, you know. You interrupted me while I was talking.
Shoot.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to absorb right hand and shoot it at when they say Mukuro
You
Ikusaba
never
right here.
saw their face?
So you
Look,
can't
look,
have.
look, look.
I'm
I'ma
telling
shoot it
you
right
now,
there. It
you're
was
wrong.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
There's another part
Right
of the.
hand.
Oh?
Telling you now, it was
I'm telling you now.
No, it's wrong.
I'm telling you now. Like, watch out. Hear this truth.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo.
Yes, you've told me
But
this.
I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me.
Okay. Did you?
And there was no such tattoo.
Oh, I never noticed that stance.
So there's no way the person behind the mask...
I'm an idiot. How did I not catch that this whole time until right now? I bet there's a lot of stuff that I just let pass right by me. I bet y'all all know who the mastermind is already.
was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her.
Shut
But
up.
that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
It could have been,
Hiro,
but it's
Toko,
not.
Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
It could have been. It definitely could have been.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Show me what?
Right?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
What is that? Before anyone could say anything. Whoa, she about to sing for us? Sermonic solo? She pointed at me? Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
What happened? I can't see
I
it.
thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
What? Let me see. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Bro, we can't see it as... Oh, okay. I saw a little bit.
My scars should suffice as proof.
How do they suffice? Oh.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Not at all. They use Jergens.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your
Did you
feelings.
just call it scars grotesque?
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure. As long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
And how?
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Right.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right?
Right.
The culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
The biolab. Yo, Makoto, speak up, bro.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then, she was being stored somewhere?
Yes, sir. About to tell you where.
To hide a body here,
Yeah, it's gross.
to just store it somewhere?
It's gross. Trust me. There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's the one.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarps. There's something that made its way from the biolab to the tarp. Yes. Yes. I got it. Yes.
What makes me so sure the
We're
body
getting there,
was carried
slowly
from
but
the
surely.
biolab to the garden is
We're getting there.
the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
It's merch. Biolab merch.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in.
Yep.
Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Yep.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Consistent.
That's just a wild guess.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
He's
There
sweating now.
is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. I never see Monokuma sweat or have a vein in his skull. Like, are you good?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Let's find out.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Whoa. An inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking
La la
about...
la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Did he really just do that?
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Who acts like that? I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What is he trying to change subjects for? And what is this inconsistency? Is it the freezers to the... bro, I don't know.
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
What? Bro, what is bro talking about?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Yo, Makoto, your mom got them big bazungas. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how old your sister is, so she need to stay in school, get good grades. And Mr. Makoto Sr., what did it look like he do for a living, bro? He looked like he I don't know, pastor or somebody. He a youth minister. Oh,
So
gosh.
what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Oh no, but I know they believe us. I hope they made it to heaven, because that couch going straight.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Why your hair get nappy when you get nervous?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Fuck.
Stop talking about that!
Yo, focus, Makoto.
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Exactly. Don't fall for that. Yeah. I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Was it the number of lockers to the biolabs? What are we doing? Oh, thank God.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Woo! I'm a beast at that.
I'm
Take
not
this.
listening!
What the f? What the f?
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
This should prove it.
Woo! The lights? What lights? I don't remember nothing about no lights. I just played this game. How I figured out the lights?
Consistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
The lights over the lockers, okay? Get
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there.
Yep.
That's where everyone who's died is stored.
Yeah, 16 lights, got you, and 9 of them are lit up. I understand now.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Yes, sir.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Bro, oh my gosh. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is... So it's more. It's gotta be 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Yep. That's right, the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Okay, we're gonna do this anyway, cool. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Mondo, that's what I forgot. Taka was sixth and Ifumi seventh. Golly. Oh my gosh. That's nightmare inducing. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
So one of the dead. Wow.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Okay, now I'm interested.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
Shit, that's what we're trying to find out,
It
Hina.
may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Okay,
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
right.
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? There weren't actually 10 murders but 9, that's why there are 9 bodies. That's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have indeed been 10 murders. I think we can all agree on that. Actually, you're completely right, so. Somebody died twice? What sense does that make? If there's less body than murders, oh, duh, no, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Right.
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Bro, you telling me Mukuro is Sayaka? Huh?
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course.
Okay.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Getting knifed up?
Nothing's gonna become obvious.
I mean, Junko had a bunch of knives going through her shit.
Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Bro, when Monokuma killed Junko... Monokuma killed Junko! Hold up! What are you trying to tell me right now? Junko attacked Monokuma herself and then paid the price. She's the only one who's ever done that. And it was knives all through her body. What was Junko's even ultimate...
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
Yep, yes ma'am.
Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
How you speak
Mondo
this up?
Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial,
Or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Watch this. Watch this.
Is this was it?
Sayaka Maizono, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata.
Who is this was it?
Sayaka Junko Enoshima.
No, that's wrong.
Whoa! Talk about it! I told you!
Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
They finna do this? Oh my gosh, what a twist! No! Oh my
Remember what happened
gosh!
to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
How did I not see this?
And
I just
Mukuro
didn't
died
care.
from a number of wounds across her body.
I just didn't care about the wounds on her body. Like, I was like stuck on some other shit, bro. I was just stuck on getting out, but the whole time it was right in front
When
of
you
me.
compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Yeah?
And the similarities match?
Yeah.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight.
I'm right. Whoa! Whoa!
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Right?
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again.
Okay.
Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered
No, don't stop it.
could easily be these same injuries.
Yep, easily.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
Wow. Wow.
So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro? Alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro. But can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. I was hoping it wasn't a truth bullet. Mukuro's fatal injury, Monokuma 5, Mukuro's profile. Okay. Look at Monokuma sad now.
The body
got one
we
health.
found in the garden.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Player in the Players Club. Just doing some danganronpa.
Danganronpa?
Yeah. Here he comes.
Ichiro Yukisawa is the first
Then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we
I
found
think it has
in
to
the
do with her
garden.
profile.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still.
That's right. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say,
It's a hard-ass
Monokuma?
trial,
Do you
bro.
give up?
Why is it wrong? Did I miss? Normally when I think I missed because normally when I hit it
wasn't
it
Mukuro.
stops.
It wasn't Mukuro.
No, it wasn't. He gives a
No, that's wrong.
what? How did it? That's a W. That's a W.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of.
What did you read that I forgot about?
The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
Oh, okay.
Right, Kyoko?
Right.
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall
That's
and weighed
right.
97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then
Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. What? What? It's gotta be Junko then.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Kuya, quiet.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Hell yeah.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Me? I didn't touch her. She must be talking to Kyoko. Wait, now that you mention it. What? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff. But she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely. And I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
Okay.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
Bro, get out of here with that poo-hoo bull, bro.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Okay, Kyoko, step in with some evidence.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive.
Okay.
If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. On that first day, maybe she used some sort of trick. Oh my gosh! Hangman's Gambit, this is my favorite one. Stunt double. What does that say? Replacement! Replace! Replaced. Give me an A. Give me an A. Give me an A. Give me an A. Bro, give me an A and quit tripping. Thank you. Replace. Give me the E. Give me the D. Let's go. So you telling me Mukuro pretended to be Junko, but where did Junko go then? Or Junko pretended to be Mukuro, pretended to be...
What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
Yeah.
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place.
Wasn't Junko acting out as if it was out of character, or...
Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
It don't have to be, bro.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
Before the gym announcement.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
Why though? Why?
What? From the beginning?
I was just meaning before they walked into the gym.
From the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right?
Why? What does Mukuro gain out of dying, pretending to be Junko? For Junko to win the whole thing?
After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Right.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
I was not expecting any of this.
was actually Mukuro all along?
Wow.
Then
Yeah.
we'd already met her?
That's exactly how I feel. If I was willing to make that face on camera and be mean for immortality forever, eternally, then I would do it. But because I know how the internet works, I'm not finna play myself. Even though I do have a clip on the internet where I was shaking my ass for $150 donations because I need rent paid.
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
Wow.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
That's crazy.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Ooh, facts.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Man, come on, that's the weak way out.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
Ooh, I thought it was cheap, but that's actually kind of clean.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
I always thought it was Junko.
Bro, I swear in episodes back prior to this, I was like, but they look like Junko hand. But I never would have thought.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
Cause Junko was kind of cool, like I enjoyed her character, but for her to end up being the mastermind, huh?
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
Right.
So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Let's go, Kyoko. Let's go.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Absolutely. What did you think, hero? High ass, big banyan fucking head brain.
If that's true,
Banyan
it
brain.
was quite an elaborate plan to be sure. Making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
Look, banyan is cool, but if you a banyan brain, fix your life. You'll end up like Hero, and look at him. Next to Monokuma, still nervous. It's Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Ooh, it's a group thing.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
It's a group thing.
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity.
Maybe, I don't know. Now you're making me doubt myself. Ew!
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Yeah, shut your bitch ass up.
I tried to protect her identity.
Right?
When did I do that?
I don't know, fam. So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. I'm gonna just...
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the
Yeah,
headmaster...
you have to explain this one, bro. I don't know how this connects. I'm waiting. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Okay, and? Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Okay, and? What the heck just happened?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service.
What? It just so happens to break now?
Now then, win doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
When did we have this conversation?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that
Because I would have
is
seen
because
Junko.
you didn't want me to see the real Junko,
Oh
did
my
you?
gosh! Whoa!
Yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
But Mukuro showed up
If
instead!
Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
Whoa! I have been oblivious! And y'all come in the comments.
You never pay attention. That's why everybody dies in all your playthroughs. Calamity. Suicidal.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Jugo's identity. The mastermind, oh no, tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Yeah, we gotta reveal it together. Woo! I smoke these now, watch. Did he just growl at me?
What do you want?
What is this tempo?
Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible. That's impossible.
This should prove it.
Let's end this already.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Oh.
Let's go! The end of the game!
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got.
Yo, Junko, come show yourself. Come show yourself, girl.
In
It's
all
okay.
the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
Come show yourself, girl.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Yeah, show me the pictures real quick. I saw it. Junko face is blocked out, bruh.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
So, everybody who was hiding her face was part of the problem, I guess, right?
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet.
When was that, though? We still got the whole murder of the school
With
part.
all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko.
Hell yeah. Who would have thought Junko would be a problem?
Which is
That's
why you
crazy.
had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Facts.
Xanadu!
Who?
I believe everything Makoto said is true.
Hell yeah.
Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
Yes, they
So
did.
she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko
Nowhere to be found.
is still alive.
But nowhere to be found.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game.
Gra-da-da-da.
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Xanadu.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.
Prove it then, boy. I like that energy. closing? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Really, my nigga? Really, right now? I don't think this is gonna be it, but let's try it. Whoops.
Here's exactly what happened.
I don't know about exactly, bro. But we'll find out, though. Alright.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko.
She look good, though. And no, somebody told me...
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
Somebody told me that these students is not underage, so they said these kids was 19 years old, so I can say whatever the f***. That's only 6 years younger than me. Shit, 7 now, I'm kind of old. That's still kind of gross, I apologize.
And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student... Oh, I got it right. Okay, cool.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko Enoshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
So far, so good.
She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Catty, petty ass, you know.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Woo! Give me that. Damn it. Okay, so...
So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
Busted.
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same.
So gross.
She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Yo, Junko kind of smart for this, though.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder.
Wow.
And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind.
The one controlling Monokuma is Junko Ichiwata.
The real Junko Enoshima!
Who would have f***ing guessed this, bro?
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Look at Hero face. Look at Hero face.
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Yo, Junko, I need you to walk down here, climb on that ladder behind you or something, bro.
Give it up, Junko.
Thank you.
The game's over.
Thank you, let's do this. What an interesting end to the game.
Over?
Bro, all I hear is PG screaming upstairs off this Outlast. Like, relax, bro. We all been through Big Brocky. What the fuck?
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Yes, I was hoping so.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
So are you Junko or not? What the fuck is going on, y'all? Is that Hero?
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What is that voice? What is that crown?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with
Why are y'all
half of the
smiling?
entire world.
Why is Hero smiling?
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
What is she talking about?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
What?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
What is that voice acting, girl? You sound like Avril Lavigne. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play. You sound like Daria, bitch. Get your ugly ass out of here and go frying that ultimate execution that you had planned for us. It's your turn. What the f is this? You a Naruto fan now? This is the mastermind. She's the real Junko Inoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
Shut your ass up.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
What is
It
this?
was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
This voice acting is fucking garbage, y'all.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face?
Show us.
What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to the school.
I got it! That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Oh, at your desk at home.
And you were on it.
Maybe.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Ahaha, well of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Photoshop, can you speak up please? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real? Bro, I can't hear you, speak up!
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro.
You set her up for death.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
But your last name is Inoshima, hers is Ikusaba. How did that happen?
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Okay.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
What the f***?
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
What is that Illuminati shit you throwing up, bro? I don't f*** with it.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
Yo, relax, Junko.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears.
She roasted.
Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Damn!
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Wow.
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
You got atrociously big bazoongas.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What is going on here, y'all?
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Wow.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister!
Sorry, y'all.
How does that not even bother you?
I'm right here.
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh?
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
They're trolling me with this shit right now.
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You're trolling.
And my sister, too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right?
Ooh.
So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. 'Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
What did that mean?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Betrayal? Oh, okay.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Damn.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
Oh my
But
gosh.
still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme that time was the past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
I'm the only one who ever answers. Kyoko Tudo.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was... The reason Celeste turned to murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So that time the murder was... greed. It was with that money. It was the cash prize.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Yep.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
She a fucking weirdo. Yup.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain.
This is the worst Junko version.
Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... What was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret, so the theme of that motive in the fourth case was blackmail. Monokuma blackmail Ogre to get her to kill us. What you call blackmail, I call doing business. You just don't get it.
Shoot!
Oh, hold on. Betrayal. It's betrayal. It's betrayal. I even put that in the title of the video.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
What?
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Good shit, Kuya.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Good shit, Kuya.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
Maybe what she's saying is like your influence to kill based on what your true desires are. Like what you really hope for, she plays on that and forces you to lose hope, and in turn, you take despair. You choose despair. When you lose hope of the one thing you want, you choose despair instead. I don't know, bro. I'm sure she'll explain it with them big ass bazoongas.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
Okay.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
Right.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
Facts.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Yeah, but even if it's f***ed up outside, you're still having us kill each other for your own enjoyment. Regardless, like why, if you know that if we had our memories we wouldn't want to do any of this shit, what's wrong with you?
Ooh, I wanna see too.
It's gonna look like Attack on
See
Titan
your
through these
faces
windows.
sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Thank you, just show me. I'm tired of hearing your voice. What the f*** is this?
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it. What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial!
What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This trial just turned into 2 pieces. Oh my gosh.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
Relax.
You want us to remember or whatever?
Be honest, y'all. Be honest with me right now. Is this how I sound when I be in these videos and these live streams? That's how I be sounding when I cuss? She make me not want to say another cuss word for as long as I live.
But when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
What am I supposed to...
Nobody.
No, it's wrong.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
She might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
Bring her out. Cut your wrist. Cut your finger. Let her see it. Let her smell it. Yeah, Toko, bring her out.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I remember it was something like that.
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Good shit, Toko. As soon as he said that, she immediately switched. There wasn't no hesitation.
Da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Right?
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Damn, Kuya!
Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Right? Press her, Genocide Joe. She was talking that shit about you.
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Wow.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Are you good?
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye. Roger, you got it, Captain.
If y'all could just see my footwork right now, I'm killing this shit. Underneath the desk. Ugh. How'd they get the feet cam for you?
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
They got tomato eyes, pepperoni eyes.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Okay, now she the quiet
Oh
type.
my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
What?
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
There it goes. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
Okay.
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
What the f***? Wow.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
Wow.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
They couldn't possibly be gone!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
Hold on! That doesn't make any sense!
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago! I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago! If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Juko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memory she took from us... Oh.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
It's better than that other one. I think she Ronda Rousey.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
It is when you smoke the loudest banyan possible. I mean, loudest banyan planted. I want to think that too, but I don't want to believe it. That's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if that's the truth, then we have to accept it. Holy fuck, man. Oh, yeah. Wow.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
I know there's evidence that reveals the time as students we've lost.
I haven't gone to any
Hero,
heck,
Hero,
I've
you
never
was
even
in
gone to
here
a
taking
single
notes, bro.
class.
You was in here taking notes, bro.
No, that's wrong.
You was in here taking notes.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
You sure about that, bro? That's definitely your handwriting.
What's Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that.
You remember the assignment.
This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
I'm so glad this game is over, and I'm gonna take a break before I do Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc V2. You know, I love the series, great storyline. They just drag this shit so fucking long.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of...
Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was when I fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than... when I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
The reason it felt so short is because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly.
Why you got mushrooms in your head?
It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind. Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
Oh, Hifumi. Sayaka. Celeste.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Hero face, man.
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
The tragedy.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. Ah, I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here.
I got it!
The Prime Minister.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe
Wow, Kyoko hearing this right now, she probably pissed.
became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was take over the radio or the airwaves or something like that. Oh, alright. Give me an I. Give me a J. Thank you. Alright, at least this is easier.
Now I understand.
Problems to solve. Oh man, this
You're
is long.
talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
There we go.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Wow.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
So now she installed weapons around the school?
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
No.
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Kyoko picture, calm down.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Truth? Full of despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other? For nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it! We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already! Don't help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Okay, that shut her up. Thank you. Man, that was a long-ass little, like, speech she had.
Huh?
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself.
Okay.
So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Okay, Makoto.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now.
Who?
Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it! You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much, God. Oh my God. Thank you.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your...
What?
You mean, we'd
have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us
Bro,
live!
my headphones just died during this recording.
If you're not happy with that,
Look at this.
then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed!
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
I figured it'd be me. I'm the main character.
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Wow. That's fucking whack. Kuya too? Scared. Shook.
Guys?
Guys!
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! despair!
Okay.
We're not gonna lose to you!
Okay.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life!
Final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Bro, we've used all of these without the photo of Kyoko and Headmaster. Or the pocketbook. Or the ebook.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
The fuck?
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Bro, nobody's saying anything.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
So the only thing that I can shoot, there is no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Let me just try.
Don't lose hope now!
Bro.
All my fortune-telling
cute and
senses
all,
are
but
telling
fuck.
me not to leave this place.
Everybody need hope, that's why they're quiet. Oh my god.
Yeah! But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
Oh my gosh!
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We
Okay,
won't
hero,
give up!
okay.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Okay.
If I were
This
to
is real
die,
cute. This is real cute.
That would be the end.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air.
the air outside is totally. The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Don't lose hope now!
I've been thinking about all this.
What you been thinking about, Hina? Tell us.
And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Well,
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
fire response from Sakura. R.I.P.
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
For sure.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say.
For sure.
Which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air.
Say whatever you want. I've made my.
If I die,
In other words, as soon the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
meh.
Ain't no man.
Don't lose hope now!
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. But no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Master's still shook.
We won't give up. As long as there's
We about
hope,
to get Master
we'll
off the
never
second
give
floor
up.
right now.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all I can keep on living! All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Yes, bro, I've done it to 3 people already. Relax.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
That was a fire little saying right there.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all I can keep on living! All of you will have to you'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die?
Don't lose hope now.
Go, Kyoko, what you gotta say, girl?
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
Wow.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Wow.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope.
Whoa.
What do you think?
What the? What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet
So
section of your
uncool.
notebook.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Ah! Let me hit her with some heat. I don't care
You
how...
suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're
Fuck me with
gross.
the ultimate hope as soon as I get done with
Suffer
this.
from despair. Everything is pointless!
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Hopefully my headphones got enough
I
light for this
refuse
last
to
part.
give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Shut your ass up. I'm out of here. Me and the homies, we finna leave. That's the end of the trial? That's the end of the trial? Oh my gosh. An A! Give me that!
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing.
Holy shit.
With our own hands.
Okay, I'm back in it. I know it's the end, but I just needed them to win already. My assumption at the very beginning of this video was completely wrong. So if you're one of those people who be making these fake YouTube accounts with anime characters, the last 6 are cool. Makoto, Kyoko, Kuya, Toko, Hiro, and Hina. They're all good people. So everybody else was either a victim or a killer. So they weak. The last 6, we did it.
Indeed.
F Junko too. You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it. Even the ultimate despair self is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Look at her drool, bruh. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end?
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this desperately, this once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now. This dude's a fucking weirdo, bro.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway.
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or I lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best.
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair. What song is this? Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone!
Hey.
You said the despair is as contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true for hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Oh, stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making! To see those awful looks causing me nothing but pain!
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Excuse me. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
It can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Oh, hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to...
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in a life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Okay, well... Yeah, good luck downstairs. That's eternal despair. You don't know anything about that. She really just hit the poo-hoo-hoo.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful.
What?
Even 1/10 of this despair. Even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
She's got fucking issues, bro.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
Look at her eyes, brother. Oh my
I
god.
reserved an extra special punishment for last.
For yourself?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Okay. Yo, bro. What the fuck? Yay! Yay! This is for all the homies who died. I can't feel sorry for this. No. Wow. What a series. I know that trial had me dead, bruh. I apologize. No, I don't, though, because I can't just be faking it. If I'm not feeling a game or I'm not feeling a moment in the game, I gotta let y'all know. This is my channel, not yours. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Wow. What am I gonna do with that? Yes, I want to save. I don't ever want to do that over again, ever. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Look at Hina ass poking out them shorts. Alright, we left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words...
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
Maybe you're right about that. Maybe!
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about!
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam them so far up. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway...
Don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks.
For serious?
Maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is the world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair, no matter what. But there also has to be a lot of hope, right?
In other words,
the act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, it's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now! If there's no road, you just gotta build one! Creation! Fate is telling me to remake the world!
Could it be...
That's my hope!
How about that?
I've reached the next stage! The next chapter of Yasuhiru's Hagakiri's life story is about to begin! Woo! Thanks, Hina! You've totally opened my eyes! Whoa! Hey! Personal space, buddy! You're seriously creeping me out!
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do? No. We can probably do anything. Yeah. Yeah! We can do anything!
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
Beautiful story.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm gonna keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, Hope and despair mingle together, opening the door to the future. No! No! Oh, that scared me. I thought they was gonna get blasted. What's out there? Is that a big fan? Is that us getting our memories back? Is that a portal? Huh? What is it, like some Narnia shit where it's only been like 20 minutes in each of our lives, but it felt like 2 years? Oh, they gonna hold me like that? Spike, you bet not, my nigga. Cause see, Spike think he funny. Spike think he funny, cause what Spike trying to do right now is let us know it doesn't matter about if there is a world out there or not. With hope, you can rebuild anything. You can conquer anything. So it's almost like I have to have hope that there is a world out there for the rest of those students. But guess what, Spike? I live on Earth, my nigga. I live on Earth, where I can look outside of a window. Nobody boarded up my shit. I can look outside of a window and see if this is the real world or not. And then I'll achieve hope in my own world. Let me see what these motherfuckers walking into. But I guess we gotta see on the next danganronpa, V2, huh? I already know that's what y'all finna say.
Berleezy, you have to start V2 right now. We wanna...
Oh, shit.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Don't play with me.
What you talking about?
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's...
Ah! I knew this nigga was gonna jump scare me, bro. That's the thing though, I love getting scared, so I wasn't even bracing for it. I was like super vulnerable. Like, please get me, my boy. And he did, he looked up at me. Who controlling him? That's the thing, I don't get who's controlling him. Yes, save. Wow. This is a what-if simulation type play mode.
Chills, kills!
No. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see that in a separate playthrough. I think that's like just some bonus shit. So PG, my assumption was completely wrong at the beginning of this video, but I'm gonna show them the time so that they can see for themselves how long I've been at this. So yeah, give me a break when I say, you know, just trying to get this video done for y'all. It may seem like I was a little annoyed at some points, but all in all, this was a fantastic series. And I kind of came back alive towards the end of that because it felt good knowing that my friends here at Host Week Academy were actually able to escape together as one. Now y'all did see that little bit of, what is this called? They said this is like a what if game, so I don't know if I want to do that or not. Y'all let me know in the comments. Should I just skip that and then when the time comes to return to Danganronpa, we just do number 2 then? I'm probably going to play a different story-based game after this. It's not going to be Danganronpa. It's either going to be Persona 5, which I'm not leaning towards because I heard that game is like close to 100 hours, bro. What do I look like playing a 100-hour game? I did see this game called Corpse Party that I think could be pretty interesting on the channel. Horror-based, decent storyline. A lot of people have voted for it on my Discord, which again you can check in my description down below. And then I'll probably return to Danganronpa after that playthrough. This was almost a year long in the works, bro. And I don't ever want to have a series go like that again, but I don't know. Life happens, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses for it. I give Danganronpa 1 a rousing 7.8. I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10 for the storyline. I give it an 8 out of 10 for the character development. I give an 8 out of 10 for the plot twist. And the gameplay itself was actually pretty solid. Investigating, each investigation I was being thrown off. There wasn't one time where I was like, okay, besides Sakura, I think, no, even then I was thrown off because Hina did know. I didn't know that. I didn't even know what the easiest trial was, right? It might have been Sakura's, but there was still some twists and turns in that. Like the fact that she wrote the letter, and it was just, it's a wild series. And I think if anybody would have watched it back all in one, they'd be like, this is some heat. Somebody really took some time to write this. Now again, this is based off of an anime. Y'all can look it up, watch the anime back yourselves. Let me know, is it parallel to the gameplay? Does it happen the exact same way? Are they missing some deaths? Are they missing some moments that I should check out on the anime? Is the game better than the anime? Let me know. Number 2 I don't think was picked up as the anime. I think number 2 is its own thing, so a lot of people will probably come to see this because they didn't watch the anime itself. Wow, though, my assumption of Makoto being the killer, it was the way that they had approached me towards the end, walking into that trial of last episode when I was like trying to talk to everybody and they kept ignoring me. I thought maybe they knew something about me that I didn't know because I lost my memory, you know. But man, Junko, when I recognized that it was Junko's scars, it all started to click, and I think from there, I mean, because I was reading the comments from last video too. Some people were like, bro, how can you not see it? It's right there in your face if you just look hard enough. Bro, I wasn't even thinking about them scars. And when they mention knife wounds, I'm thinking about the one in her chest, not the impalement that she went through in episode 4 or 5, bro. It was so early on. What a great game, though. Thank y'all so much for recommending me this. If y'all did enjoy this series and are glad that it's come to a close, hit the thumbs up on that button. I truly appreciate it. If you are new, please subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell. I don't go live too much on here anymore. I've actually moved to Twitch. If you are hip to my Twitch, or if you are not hip to my Twitch, I should say, click the link in the description, follow me up, hit the notification bell over there, because I go live pretty fucking frequently. I shouldn't be cussing like that. Yo, what's up with Junko cussing like that, bro? Let me know in the comments as well. Do I sound like that when I be playing these games and cussing so much? That really made me look at myself like, bro, do I really want to be sounding like her? Like, she just sounds so stupid and young. Like just foolish, you know? Let me get off my soapbox. I love each and every one of you. Yeah, you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, y'all. Woo! We done.
Yeah! Huh? Okay. So, yeah. Well, you got it! Oh! Yeah!